Hi, I'm Aki and I lived in Scotland for about 5 months. Today I'll show you some of the things I did at the beginning. For example, biking, going to the city, meeting lots of animals, seeking nature such as forests and the coast, and going on my own little adventures to beautiful places no one would expect to find in the countryside. Have fun! When I arrived in Scotland, I was biking a lot around the village and area in general, so we got the bikes from my friend's family and it was really good weather, so why not? Biking up the hills with no stamina was horrible. I had no stamina because of the pandemic, because I had to stay home most of the time, and before that I used to walk a lot. This is also why I took this picture for my YouTube banner. And my partner got this. Can you tell what this is? To me, it looked like coffee. To my mom, it looked like tomato soup. And my partner said this was tea. I still don't believe him. I saw lots of farm animals because, well, the farms everywhere. For example, cows and pigs. And the pigs are really smart. They recognized me, like they noticed me, they knew I was there and wanted to protect the piglets. And I also saw cats around a lot, and most of them were naughty. Come back. Oh my god. Oh my god, Mama's playing, right? She's playing? I'm scared. I'm scared. Oh my god, I'm scared. Very soon I was going to Edinburgh and my university, Heriot-Watt University, on my own, and I also went to the Edinburgh Castle. There you can also find the oldest crown jewels in Britain, but you are not allowed to take pictures, so I guess you have to go there yourself to see them. Instead, I can show you Mac, one of the biggest cannons in Caliber, which was used more than 500 years ago, and it was widely feared. I was quite a few times in Edinburgh. It always made me feel like home, because I come from a place with a lot of cities around, so I liked the city vibes. It felt quite familiar. So the campus of my university is really nice. For my standards, it's small, but compared to my current campus, it would be huge. This one in Edinburgh is beautiful. It has a lot of nature and even a small pond with ducks and swans. Really nice. On my Instagram account, I've already shared most of my adventures in Scotland, so you can check that out. I also, partner and I, we went to the Edinburgh Museum. We pretty much spent most of the day there. There's a lot to see, a lot. Thanks for rocking. I was living around Arbroath, and Arbroath is known for the Declaration of Arbroath, where Scottish people state that they will always be independent, which I find really badass. But the city, well, it's a town, it wasn't badass at all. It was quite ugly, to be honest. I expected more. It didn't feel like a special town like I thought it would. But what did feel special was the coast, the cliffs, the Arbroath cliffs. And yeah, it was really calming. It was really cool to see the tides come in and yeah, go back. And it was interesting to see all these rocks disappear or appear again. And the harbour in Arbroath is stinky because of all the dead fish and those fish traps. Come on, do we really have to do that? And this building, he said, because it was a really nice building, but inside you could buy furniture. And this wasn't in Arbroath, it was in a village around the area. Right behind the building where I lived was a teeny tiny forest, and I took a lot of walks in there and I saw the change from autumn to winter. And I went there sometimes even daily to calm down and relax. And even in the dark, we saw squirrels occasionally and even a deer. And our friend said we would have to be really lucky to see one because it's such a teeny tiny forest. As I've already said, I was going to a lot of places around the area, even though they were mainly villages or only like a couple of houses in certain places. So there was not really anything there, you would think, but I still found places where I could go to and see them or go on small adventures, things like that, because those who seek will find. And that is why I found the place of Aberlemno. I don't know if that's correct. There are a couple of Pictish stones. The Picts were a tribe who lived in Scotland a long time ago. The name might mean something like the painted ones, and they were known for these kind of stones. And I believe they are all throughout Scotland in a couple of areas still, and this one was one of them. But to be honest, I was quite disappointed because you couldn't really see much on these stones. It was almost completely faded, so that made me a bit sad. And there was a replica of a stone, and there was also a cat that tried to kill me. I mean, it was really scary. I swear, if it wasn't for the glass pane, this cat, I don't know, it just killed me or something. It was so scary. I also found Balgavies Loch. It's a lake. It's actually rather big, and it's between two villages. I randomly stopped there for a break to eat something, and this was my view, and it was too beautiful not to go there. And there's actually a surprise about this place in another video, something really cool that I found there. Stay tuned. Scotland. It was under an hour away from me, and we went there a couple of times, mainly for the food. So we went to the museum, but it was a bit boring. The best thing about the museum was actually the food. I've already talked about this. Oh my god, it's amazing. It's so good. And walking around the city, we also found these penguins and this. Where I live, I also found a small place to go for a small walk, and there's even a swing. It was really fun and really beautiful. The only two things I didn't like about it were that it was really short path, and because the path is behind a row of houses and those owners seemed to have dogs, they were barking at us because they noticed us, and it was a bit annoying. Those who seek shall find. And we did. In Brechin, we found our own kind of path to go for a walk for, or more like an adventure. And we didn't know what we were getting into. And yeah, the weather was really nice, which made it an amazing experience because we simply didn't know where we would end up or how far we could go and what we would see and what it would look like, you know. It was really fun. I think that's it.